Welcome to the 2021 WIDEC Conference in Boston. My name is Dr.Choi. I'm a professor of the practice and the director of cybercrime investigation and cybersecurity program at Boston University. It is my absolute honor to be part of this meaningful event as an organizer and opening speaker. Launching WIDEC Conference was one of my dreams as a cybercriminologist. A question I have asked myself for years now is why, as good guys, are we continuously reluctant to share our knowledge, and yet the bad guys are constantly communicating and sharing their wealth of knowledge. In addition, many students will often expect government agencies, private sectors, and academics to guide and expose them to the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity, hoping for us to open the door to success. Unfortunately, many of us do not know the shape of the door and its color because the field is not only fairly new to us as well, but it is also incredibly broad at the same time. I can vividly remember the first WIDEC conference in Bogota, Colombia. With the full support of the Colombia National Police and private sectors, the first WIDEC conference was facilitated to promote effective cybercrime investigation and training. This year's WIDEC conference is fully sponsored by the U.S. Department of Justice's Bureau of Justice Assistance, BJA. In 2019, the BJA awarded BU Med CIC a federal grant to support the project titled Student Computer Forensics and Digital Evidence Educational Opportunities Program. The goal of the BJA project is to develop effective cybercrime investigation training, test the best practices, reflecting the needs of all levels of law enforcement, and establish a training guideline in computer forensics and digital evidence. Our research team from Boston University and our research partner, Eureka College, have gathered input from federal as well as local and state law enforcement agencies to improve current curricula to better serve agency needs. The International WIDEC Conference program is a foundational effort that serves to enhance current capabilities of higher education to better serve students in the area of cybersecurity, computer forensics, and digital evidence, leading to improved cybercrime investigation and successful prosecution. Furthermore, this conference will assist us in providing students with internship opportunities with the important field through a career fair. This will help to establish a collaborative approach that can further promote the development and implementation of the internship and co-op program. The theme for this year's WIDEC conference is the future of cybercrime and its challenges, innovative solution against cybercrime. The overarching goal of this year's conference is to discuss important drivers and disruptors of change in cybercrime and to address the importance of technology-related issues in this area. In particular, the global challenges related to developing effective criminal justice policies and preventive measures against cybercrime. Over the last few years, the development of technology and information has dramatically increased within nations located all around the world. This, in turn, has had a massive influence on the issue of cybercrime that society must face daily. Interestingly, current innovations are already being utilized to commit cybercrimes, and the merging of traditional crimes with various novel types of cybercrimes essentially formulate hybrid criminal methods. Some of the future challenges that cybercrime research and practices will mostly likely face often involve effects such as novel social systems, cyber-physical infrastructure, novel virtual technologies, as well as law enforcement proficiencies. Due to the lack of awareness, the probability of falling victims to these new types of cybercrime will inevitably increase. Science fiction writer William Gibson stated that the future is already here. It's not just evenly distributed. Perhaps this means that it is important to explore all current and new technology to gain better understanding of the nature of cybercrime issues so that we can eventually scientifically predict the cybercrime phenomena. We are all gathered here today to discuss and gain a better understanding of the nature of contemporary cybercrime and cybersecurity issues, while learning how to effectively respond to them by reflecting off government, private, and academic perspectives as a global community. 16 international WIDET teams have joined the cybercrime investigation competition to solve highly comprehensive and difficult to solve cybercrime cases. The competition already began at 3 p.m. Eastern Time yesterday and will end by 3 p.m. Eastern Time today. The WIDET teams will have exactly 24 hours from the start of the competition until the end of the competition to analyze evidence before presenting their findings to the judges. Each team consists of the 3 WIDET team members, 2 technical experts, and 1 legal expert. The top 3 team winners will present their criminal investigative solution and will discuss the best practices tomorrow during the WIDET mock trial. The student research paper competition is also part of WIDET conference to learn fresh scientific knowledge in the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity. We have international guest speakers and the cyber experts joining from a total of 15 countries, such as Argentina, Bolivia, Cambodia, Canada, Colombia, Egypt, France, Hungary, Mexico, Peru, Singapore, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, and the US. These cybercrime and cybersecurity experts will gather to share their knowledge for combating cybercrime as a global WIDET community for the next 2 days. Your expertise, contribution, and commitment to the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity is needed more than ever. And I could not be prouder than to be part of WIDET conference as one of the conference committee members. I truly believe education is the most empowering force in the world and education can make a difference. Again, we are joining the WIDET conference to strengthen our capability of handling cybercrime issues throughout various promising sessions today. Many close colleagues of the Center for CIC are facilitating this wonderful and fascinating educational event today as well as tomorrow. The Center for CIC, for those who are not familiar, is a nonprofit Boston University-affiliated cybercrime research organization that pursues research and professional activities in the field of cybercriminology. While the Center for CIC is relatively young, it is a powerful and fast-growing organization. We have approximately over 50 active CIC board members who represent on behalf of 15 nations. These board members consist of professors, researchers, as well as practitioners who have been working extensively within the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity. The Center for CIC has been a tremendous force in reaching out to global law enforcement agencies and cultivating international collaboration and responses to cybercrime. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude for the organizers and panelists of this meaningful event. Dean Tanya Zlativa and Associate Dean Lou Chikushev from Boston University, Kyung-Suk Chu from Eureka College, Carlos Cortez from Tenguete Sibiero Pensamiento, Sean Donnelly from Resolvon, Associate Director Alexis Wells from Cyber Infrastructure Security Agency, Nicole Vandermeulen from Europol, Li Pei Lin from Interpol, Benjamin Wright from Sense Institute, Joe Burgoyne from GE Healthcare, Salvador Semper and Mike Toro Alvarez from International Observatory of Computer Crime and the Federal Agency Recruiters and Special Agent from Federal Bureau of Investigation and Homeland Security Investigation. I'd like to give a special thank you to the American Society of Criminologists, Cybercrime Division members, and Eureka College team members who will facilitate WIDET panel session as a moderator, discussant, and the WIDET competition session as a director, case managers, and judges. I cannot thank 16 cybercrime investigation competition teams and 4 paper competition winners enough, as they have dedicated so much to be a part of this wonderful event. Lastly, I am especially thankful for the Department of Justice's Bureau of Justice assistants and all attendees for your invaluable support. Increasing both interdisciplinary and international collaboration is the key in combating the issue of cybercrime. In addition, Not only should future research and development within the field be reactive, but it should also be proactive. When it comes to investigating, predicting, as well as examining both the origin and effects of cybercrime, utilizing intelligence, technologies, along with worldwide collaboration. It is my utmost hope that this wider conference facilitates positive outcomes, such as minimizing potential cyber threats in both our society and the global community at large. I also hope this event helps to reveal the true shape of the color of the door to reach success within the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity in criminal justice. It is time to release our secret recipes for our optimal cybercrime investigation practice. I look forward to learning new tremendous knowledge from all of the presenters today. Thank you.